Today is November 8th, and Kaiser Cube said that by November 7th he was going to have an experiment to prove me wrong. Well, nothing happened. Here's this video. It says experiment apparatus to scale solar eclipse is ready for tomorrow, and it was published November 6th. Today is oh man, today's November 8th. Nothing from him. Instead, he sent me this guy, some other guy's video he sent me. Let's see what this guy does.
You know, you can try this at home. Grab yourself a light, grab yourself a ball, grab yourself a piece of paper, cast a shadow on that paper. If you move that ball a certain distance away from the paper, the shadow does get smaller, and it all depends on the light. If the light is super big, if the light is diffused, I think diffused light is being the key here. But yes, it is 100% possible to do this, and you can try it yourself. In this example here, we see that.
All right. Well, so he's you know he sent me this video of this other guy who makes a shadow smaller than the object casting the shadow. Okay. So he feels he won. But I don't know if he's just stupid or a liar. I think he's a liar, and he's trying to trick me, and he doesn't care about truth, because there's a lot of things wrong with this video. I mean, sure, you can turn on a neon light, and you get a ball, and you can go, yeah, look, here, look. Umbra is smaller. I'm making a little shadow. I win. Right here on my desk. This is exactly the same as what's happening outside with the moon and the sun, right? This is the same thing. Really? Look there, I can do it. I can make the shadow disappear or be smaller than the ball. But is our sun a neon light? So let me show you outside, in the real light, in the real sunlight, with real Sparta! So here you got, well, I don't know where to do it really. So tell me, is this the same? There's the shadow. Sharp. Where's your umbra and penumbra? And you can go back as far as you want. Go back as far as you want. That shadow's always there. It might fade a little. Look how far I am. And I can go way over here. I'll just do me. Okay. Just faded, just like I said. And by the way, when we get an eclipse on Earth, we got a sharp shadow like this. This is what it looks like. Hold on. Looks like that. There's an area where people were standing and they could see stars come out. And outside of that area, it was just a bright, hot, sunny day. So this Joker is lying and trying to win. Come on! Come on! Who are these guys? So, and then we're back here again. It's a different light, man. There's lights photographers can use where you have no shadows at all. Diffuse lights, filters, and things. You have no shadows. This kind of fluorescent light, it fills in all the undercuts, man. It's made for people who work in an office, so that they don't have many shadows and they can do their work. Whatever. What's this? Oh, and then this is the comments. Here's his video. Hold on. Let me see. Where am I? This Kaiser is such a nasty guy. It's unbelievable. Kaiser Q. So here's his video. The same one. I hope I saved the comment. Yeah. So he tells me. He says, make a troll post and of any kind from this point on, and you're blocked. You'll be You're blocked. So he's threatening me, trying to get out of the bet. I told him, is that how you get out of a bet? Weak. And he talked about it more here. If it says, I'm also going to remove all ad hom and troll comments you make on my channel. If you make a comment or reply that doesn't have some schoolyard trolling or pulling a Nathan Oakley, that's fine. But yet, right here, he says, I don't know where you got 5% from. You can't even get percent and degree correct, dumb fuck. So how come he can call me a dumb fuck, but I can't ask him, is that how you get out of the bet? By pulling out my comments? Weak. So I better behave myself, or else he's gonna block me. So what? Oh no, you're gonna block me from your channel? Please, anything but that. Unbelievable. These guys are like, this is the type of snowflake, weak guys we're dealing with today. He lost clearly. The bet was make a shadow smaller than the object casting it. But of course, do I gotta say all the stuff we should both know for honest? Yeah, the shadow's gotta be made by natural sunlight, and the object should be round, and it should resemble what we're told is happening, which is there's the moon, there's the earth, there's the sun, and the distances and relative sizes. But you're gonna send me some other guy's video where he does an experiment that's like comparing apples to oranges. He's got 4 neon lights. He's got a cap of a Nikon camera and a piece of paper, and then he's able to raise it up a couple inches, and the shadow, you see a little penumbra, you see the umbra become small, but never mind the penumbra, it's always there, but Kaiser Q pretends he doesn't see it. It's there. Even with your neon light, it doesn't really work. But it sure as hell didn't work when we went outside in the real sunlight, and it had the little plastic ball, and no matter how far I get, it's always there. It's clear. The stuff you're talking about, man, is in a book, dude, in a little drawing where they want to fool you. And I don't know if the people making the drawing are the ones lying. It's coming from up above, trickle down, and they're probably dumb like you. They never thought about it. But in the real world, it doesn't work that way. So this is really an amazing thing, because Anderson Cooper is going to come on CNN and say, yeah, it's been proven that the moon can't possibly have a 70-mile 70-mile shadow cast to the Earth, because that's impossible. If the moon is 2,000 miles, it means the moon can't be more than 70 miles wide. What? This should be on the news, but it will never be because they want to hide things from people. Oh, let me get right here. Oh man, it's a cool video I was watching. Here we go. But when you think about what just happened, this is 100% proof that there's no way the moon can be more than 70 miles. Think about that. You guys are open to prove me wrong, but it's something anyone can do. You don't have to be a physicist. Maybe Cybercube, it recoiled back into his shell. He's not commenting. He's not making videos. He didn't make the one he said he was going to make. He sent me some other guy's video. But he probably is going to scratch his head and say, well, I just didn't have the equipment. And maybe some professor who's smarter than me with the right machine can create a shadow smaller than the object casting it. But that's not true. It's a very simple thing. You get a couple of rocks and go outside in the sun, because the moon is its shadow is being made by the sun. So that part right there is already taken care of for you. Set up a model any way you want, but don't cheat and use fluorescent light or different kind of light. You can set up light so there's no shadow at all, and anything in between. Bigger shadow, lighter shadow, no shadow. But we're dealing with the sun and the moon and the earth, and you can make a model that's close to that, and you won't be able to do it. It's not possible. It's not the way things work. The sun has these rays of light that go far, and the shadows they make are sharp. They're different. They'll fade, but after a long distance. You better rethink reality, dude. But I'll tell you, I do, because I used to think flat Earth was the stupidest thing anyone could think or believe. I mean, you got to be a moron to believe that. What? I wouldn't even watch the videos, like I said. But I saw a couple of things. I thought about it, and I said, these guys are right. And there's scientific proofs too. They're not just talking. And I changed my opinion because I want to be on the side of truth. But this dude, Kaiser Cube, I don't know him really, and he might change and come around. I don't know. I can't judge him. But when you lose, you don't want to come and join the right side right away. It might take a while to get over it. We'll have pride. I have pride. I don't want to lose. I'll feel like a fool, especially after a fight like this. I'll go away and hide for a while, but eventually I will come out and join the side of truth, and we can all be friends again. I hope he's that way. But if he's another way, is these people who are children of the lie, they hate the truth, and their pride is big, and their egos are big, and they hate truth. They love a lie, and they'll just stay in that darkness and the shadow, and they don't come out, and it's a bad way to be, I don't want to be like that, but it seems like most people are that way. 99%. They're not honest, man. I debate. I don't lose. If I lose, I'm switching sides. I'm not going to keep making videos and keep arguing when I know in my heart it's wrong what I'm doing. But these dudes, they do it. There's plenty of them out there that make videos, and they're aggressive. They want to make flat earthers look stupid, and they make globe proof videos, and they're easily debunked. And I gotta wonder, do these guys, are they honest? I don't think so, man. So I spoke enough, but Again, I'm gonna repeat. There's a rock in the shape of a round ball that's just floating over our heads every night. And if it's not happening the way that we're being told, then how the heck is it happening? Just think about that for a minute. That's crazy. How do things float like that? Up there, things are possible that aren't really possible down here. How's the moon floating on there? How did Jesus walk on water? How did he float across the water? By the same power. You know? Think about, we've been looking at the moon our whole life and we don't question it. And then on top of that, it's supposedly been explained to us, and the scientists, they with their machines and their intellect, they figured out how it all works. But we're finding out these are all lies. So maybe somebody knows how it's happening, and they're keeping it secret, or maybe they have no idea either. I don't know. I really don't know. I reject what we're being told, but I know there's something that looks like a rock floating over my head every day, and I've zoomed into it with my camera right into the craters. It's like a rock. And it's floating above in the sun too, and all the stars every night, every day. You know, God did these things, or I believe in God. What I believe, but whatever you believe, you don't have to believe like I believe. But these things were made. Or if they weren't made, they're not the way we're being told, the way they work. So, but anyway, Kaiser, you could keep your money. You don't have honor to pay me. I don't really care. To me, it's good enough to prove you were wrong, and the truth is the truth, and lies are lies. I like to expose lies. I don't take it personally. I don't hold it against you, although you would be better if you were honest and told the truth. You know, but you choose to be the way you are. You know, but for me, the main thing is that the truth is protected and upheld by this what we've gone through.